What's up, dudes? It's Surge again. We're platting God of War. I was very happy with this game. I loved it. It was super good. I did dislike Atreus and then like him again and think that Kratos was, a little bit mean, and then immediately afterwards I was like, you know what? No, Atreus is being a terrible person, and then he continued being a terrible person. And I didn't really like him until pretty much the end of the game when there was not much else to do, really. But that's my only complaint, and I mean, obviously, that's just character development. What can I do about it? Very, very well made game. I love it. It may have been made in like 2018, but it's peak. It's peak, and I really want to play the previous God of War games now. And Ragnarok, obviously, when that comes out. My bad, but when that goes on sale or something, I don't know. Uh, the last time I played God of War, I think, was one of the previous games. I just remember I was getting a haircut in my house, and we had this one God of War game, and I don't know. I think I recall me being pretty bad at it because you had like to mash a button or something. I don't remember, but otherwise, pretty good, amazing game. I yeah, just can't wait to play the other ones. Good. So the game starts out with we're not exactly burying, but just like getting we're burning, cremating. Yeah, we're cremating Atreus' mom and Kratos' wife uh, to take her to her requested uh, ashes spreading spot, the highest peak in all the realms. Now, originally, we think that's just a mountain that we can see, and we take a little travel there. It's not too bad. It's like half the game, and then we meet. Ooh, I already forgot his name. I'm sorry. I platted the game just now, but I played and finished the game like 2 weeks ago. I know I could have platted it like so much sooner, but I don't know. I started playing GTA Online, and I got too into the money grind, and getting on to go find and throw my axe at some birds. Just it wasn't super duper encouraging, but did it. Very satisfying to get. I loved it. Amazing. And honestly, even the grind afterwards, it wasn't actually that bad. I'm just a procrastinator. So yeah, we meet this all-knowing guy. I don't know how I forgot his name. He was attached to my like hip for half the game, but yeah. Um, and he tells us that if we're looking for the highest peak in all the realms, then really we need to go to Jotunheim, because that's the land of the giants. That's where they got the big old mountain. And spoilers. I mean, obviously, if you got this far into the video, there's spoilers. But yeah, we find out that actually Atreus is part Jotun or giant, uh, and so was, or his mom was a giant. I don't know if she was part giant or just more like part giant, part mortal. But yeah. Uh, and so yeah, we go up there. That's pretty much the whole entire premise of the game. It's really the side quests and all that like add to the whole entire world and make you really feel like you're just doing a bunch of stuff. Because at first Kratos doesn't really want to help nobody, and then he becomes a little more intrigued in helping people and all that. Starts you know just bonding with his son, which is really nice to see, really nice to see. Um, I didn't know if we would get the Blades of Chaos in this game, because I do remember seeing that, and amazingly enough, we do. I was really excited for it. I think I might have a clip in here of when I get that, but um, yeah, you know what? Let's just get to the trophies. Probably, I don't know. I'll see. So after beating the game, or just a little bit after going to like this mountain, it's like this big old frozen mountain spot. I don't really remember where it's called. You get this little, whoa, you get this little crystal thing, and you can break open these mystical doors. And that's where I found my first Valkyrie. It's a legendary enemy. Yeah, that's another bird that I had to destroy. But yeah, they just kind of sit there frozen, and we gotta free them. They're not supposed to be in these mortal physical bodies. They're kind of like guides for dead people to go to Valhalla and like go through Helheim. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And it was, all this whole entire thing. Odin trapped them in there and pretended like it was the queen of the Valkyries who really did it when it like wasn't. So yeah, we got to kill all of these. There's 12 of them, I believe, not including the queen of the Valkyries. And then afterwards we fight her. I will have a clip of me fighting her, but this is just my fight against like the first one that I fought. It was pretty cool. I liked it. They reminded me of like Elden Ring type fights, so I enjoyed them a lot. Sometimes I would get mad at the Valkyrie and then be super excited when I kill them, and then immediately afterwards when you take the helmet off and expose the spirit person, and they're very thankful that I defeated them. I kind of remember like, oh wait, no, this is supposed to be sad. So afterwards I would be like, my bad, but man, sometimes I just really wanted to beat those things. Yeah. Immediately afterwards, we free some dragons. You got to free 3 of these for the dragon, or not dragon, dangerous skies trophy. Pretty cool. I like the designs of all the dragons, but yeah, this is just me going through the fast travel thing to go to the Council of Valkyries, right? Now, this is my first experience, opening up this portal, and a little bit of a jump scare. I, I jumped a little bit during that, yeah, but luckily, I didn't get frozen. I'm just so tough. So yeah. Oh wait, no, this is the clip for when I actually beat her. So that time I didn't jump, obviously, because I knew it was coming. But still, this is after I upgraded all my equipment. Yeah, she has like basically a combination of every other Valkyrie that I fought's abilities. It's pretty cool. And I think just like 1 or 2 new ones or variants of things. Very annoying and tough fight, but I got it done. I got it done, and that gave me the trophy that I'll be able to read in a couple of seconds because this clip is too long. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, look at that crazy editing. And we beat that and got the Chooser of the Slain trophy. Yeah. I knew that. I knew that. And we get Sigrun's helmet and all that. So that's pretty cool. What's next? What's next? Ah! Niflheim. I hated this place. It's kind of just a grindy place. It's like a time trial. You get this little bar on the top of your screen. You can see that there, the little pink thing. There's like this cursed mist, and the longer you're in there, the more that bar just goes down, and that's like your safety meter. That's your oxygen. And when you open chests, you get more of it, but there's a limited amount of chests in there in the first place. There's all these traps, these walls, and then you go into a new area. There's a bunch of enemies. I mostly hated when there would be, like a witch on one of the stages because they're just kind of annoying to kill all around. I just didn't really like fighting them in general, but otherwise, I mean, it's simple enough. It's just, I don't know, having a limited amount of missed echoes to get per each time that you go in there. It just made it like a longer grind than it needed to be. You know, it felt like just artificial. What's that? What's that called? Like artificial game lengthening. I think that's what it would be called. Yeah. It just felt like, if I was able to just stay in there, instead you have to like leave the area, go up here, and then check whatever, you know. But yeah, because it resets every time. So you go up, you go back down, and then all the stuff is reset. Everything's all good. And I'd saved up 20,000 missed echoes to open up this little realm tear right here. Spawns in like a quick little fight. It was easy, and then we pop our trophy. Simple enough. Afterwards, we go on a artifact collecting hunt. This is the last one right here. This is where we get the curator trophy. While I was singing something that you will not be hearing, but yeah, curator trophy. There we go. And then I wanted to save this for last, the trials, because I thought like it would be super difficult and super fun to do, and it was fun, but like it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. I mean, you'll hear me say this, and then I kept the clip just in case, and I'll include the clip and have you guys listen to that. But I genuinely thought like maybe it's supposed to get harder, and I don't know if I was just over leveled or anything like that, but it was really easy. The hardest one was this one that you're seeing on the screen right here, just because I couldn't get hit by anything, and the soul devourers are pretty easy to get hit by, unless you're staying like pretty decently far away from them, or they just kind of use the move that you guys saw right now. That wasn't like a laser. The laser's kind of hard to dodge. That wasn't.
Or a bit like maybe just move away from Ellen. Like maybe he's fine in California, I guess.
Okay, this could quite possibly be the last trial I have to do. This is like surprisingly underwhelming. I thought this challenge would be much harder. I mean, I'm saying that right now. I'm gonna clip me saying this, but
Oh, should
I thought this was gonna be
should
harder.
be clip?
No, you're good. You're good. We have to do one final trial. I got it done also pretty easily. There was no challenge in this actually at all. But at least it's a pretty cool spot for a plat. You can see my screen pausing there. It's because like I'm looking at the trophies. But I'll let you guys hear. I'll let you guys hear. My actual reactions to the trophies, and then yeah, I don't know. This game was just very enjoyable. I loved it. Can't wait to play any of the other ones. And see y'all in the next one. You guys can hear Hailee say hi as well. Bye-bye. You want to say hi, Hailee?
Hi.
Oh, there's my trophy. Fire and Brimstone. Complete all the trials of Mr.